Welcome, this is Stephanie with Growing from the Woodpile. Back at the ranch, and this is probably going to be one of my last garden updates. It did get a big frost last night. This is the peppermint that I've been making the tea out of. I got up here late last night. I was like, I should harvest stuff, but I didn't. And this is one of the, we've had a little frost, but this is the biggest one we've had so far. So we'll see what is really frost tender and not. This was the lettuce I planted probably a month ago. I did notice that these are the romaine. They went to seed. And this is Swiss chard and kale. They probably should bounce back. Then I do want to get in there and get these right here, our carrots, out today. It rained a bunch and I'm hoping that softened the ground up, but the ground is probably pretty cold right now. So I'll wait till mid-afternoon to do that. This is all of the lettuce that went to seed a while ago. This right here, the horses ate this. And this isn't smell-o-vision, but this is all cilantro right down here. And I can smell it from here. So the frost must somehow put the oils out and so I can smell it. I will get in there in this pea section in here and try to harvest any peas that are salvageable. But I'll come back out later this afternoon when it's not so cold and see what we can harvest and not harvest out of this and call it a season here. Just come over here and look at these calendulas right here. I have some, and these are some seed pods. So I'll probably pull some of the seed pods off and save them. And this is a bunch of dill. Look at all these seed pods from this dill. But and cilantro. Definitely can smell the cilantro. But thank you for coming for this update. I will do another one after it has warmed up. I didn't get back out yesterday, but this is the day after. You can tell some of the peppermint where it rose, it turned this pretty color. But the peppermint bounced back. It is a little more cold tolerant than most things. I lost this basil weeks ago. Basil doesn't like cold at all. That is the babies you hear over there. The horses are going to their winter pastures. They took off yesterday. Now the lettuce did okay. I actually think I can still harvest some from this set of lettuce that I planted probably a month or two ago. The chard's fine. I just don't eat a lot of the chard, but this is fine. Now this over here was romaine and it had already gone to seed. And of course the kale did fine. Kale is very good with frost. Now, this from red leaf lettuce, it's already starting to bolt. It started to bolt previous. These are the plant that has bolted. I was hoping to harvest seeds for them before it frosted, but it never got flowers, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to harvest seeds from them. I do need to get in there and get the carrots, especially since it had rained the last couple of days. I do want to get in here and look at these big, gorgeous carrots. Look at that carrot. So I do need to get in here and harvest them. There's just 3. right there that I harvested. So I'm not sure if it's worth the work of getting in there with the peas. Just have a lot to do this time of year. Unfortunately, I should have got in there earlier, but you know, life happens. But look at these pretty magnolia ones right here. They're this purple. And it's the smell of cilantro. I've decided like cold weather does something that makes it release fragrance. This right here in the peas is cilantro. We'll walk over there. This all behind me is cilantro that didn't like the frost. And then there's a few green onions down here. I had planted those strips and they didn't come out very well. Here's a few right here. These were all this Mizuna that I didn't do anything with. Spinach here that never did well. It bolted and then tried to hang on. These were loaded with peas. That's sad that I didn't get in here and harvest these, but that's life. Down here, more lettuce that bolted. More cilantro. There is some savable cilantro down there that I'll probably make one last salsa from. And here's the big dill. These ones have seeds on them. They need to go just a little bit longer. And these were the flowers. And then the calendula, the flowers here. But I will save some of these seeds. This is that pretty yellow flower, the calendula, and this are the seeds. I do need to let them dry out a little more. Hopefully they'll do that by another week and a half. This one right here seems pretty dry, but it's just wet right now because of all the rain we've been getting. Again, cilantro, lettuce that's gone to seed, more peas. There was some loose leaf lettuce right down there. More peas that have fallen over. More peas, more lettuce, and then this cilantro that I probably can harvest some of this lower section on. I am just going to do a chop and drop, and that's just what I do to close down this garden. I need to be better at putting down some mulch. You know, I should pull out these weeds. These are some more green onions over here. I did these, I sprinkled these ones in. But end of the season for the garden, end of season for the ranch. It just don't have the time or the energy to, and we just do what we do. Look at this cilantro right here. I planted that a little too late, so I could harvest that also. Thank you for joining me this season at the Ranch of Gardening. This is Stephanie with Growing from the Woodpile. This will probably be my last update. I will harvest the carrots. That's definitely something I will get in there and do, and I'm not sure how much more I will get done. Thank you. Come join me at my Mesa channel, same channel, but I will continue to grow down in my zone 9B.